My dear child, come and sit with me for a moment. There is something many people experience in life, yet very few truly understand. It is the moment when someone you cared about, someone you trusted, suddenly walks away from your life. It may be a friend who slowly stopped calling. It may be someone you loved who chose a different path. It may even be a person you thought would always remain beside you. And when that happens, the heart often asks the same painful question. Why? Why did they leave? Was I not enough? Did I do something wrong? My dear child, these questions can stay in the mind for many years if we allow them. But with time and wisdom, we begin to understand something important about life and relationships. Sometimes people leave not because you failed, but because their journey is moving in a different direction. You see, life is a long road, and along that road, we meet many companions. Some people walk beside us only for a short distance. Others travel with us for many years. And a few rare souls stay for a lifetime. But not everyone we meet is meant to remain forever. When we are young, we often believe that every important relationship must last. We think that if someone leaves, it must mean something has gone terribly wrong. But as the years pass, we begin to see that life itself is constantly changing. People grow, circumstances shift, priorities evolve, and sometimes two people who once walked the same path slowly find themselves moving toward different horizons. Now, this does not mean the relationship had no value. A friendship that lasted 5 years still gave you 5 years of laughter, learning, and shared memories. A relationship that ended still taught you something about love, patience, or understanding. Just because something ends does not mean it was meaningless. Sometimes a person's role in your life was simply to help you grow during a certain chapter. There is another truth that wise people learn with time. Not everyone who leaves your life is meant to return. And strangely, that is not always a loss. Sometimes people leave because their presence was bringing confusion, tension, or imbalance into your life. When they depart, space is created for peace to return. You may not see this immediately. In the moment, the heart may feel hurt, rejected, or abandoned. But later, when you look back with clearer eyes, you may realize that their departure opened the door for new opportunities, healthier relationships, and deeper self-understanding. My dear child, holding on too tightly to people who have already chosen to leave can keep your spirit trapped in the past. It is like standing at a closed door, knocking again and again, while life is quietly opening other doors behind you. Wisdom teaches us something very gentle, but very powerful. We must learn to release people with grace, not with bitterness, not with anger, but with the quiet understanding that every soul has its own journey. Let them go with dignity in your heart. The memories that were good can remain as warm lessons. The painful moments can become teachers that help you grow wiser and stronger. And as you continue walking forward, you will discover something beautiful. Life has a way of bringing new people into your path. People who understand you better. People who respect your peace. People who walk beside you with sincerity. But these new connections can only arrive when you make space for them. So if someone has walked away from your life, do not think of yourself as abandoned. Think of yourself as continuing the journey. You are still growing. You are still learning. And your story is still unfolding. The road ahead may bring friendships you never expected, kindness from strangers, and companions who truly appreciate the person you are becoming. My dear child, do not be afraid of the changing seasons of life. Some people are chapters, some people are lessons, and a precious few become lifelong companions. But every single one of them helps shape the person you are meant to become. So walk forward with peace in your heart and trust that the right people will find their way to you at the right time. Until we sit together again, take care of your spirit and remember that every ending is also the beginning of a new path.